Hello everybody and welcome back to the NASCAR Heat 5 Career Mode series. Today we are racing at Road America for the first time in our career mode. It is the Quick Trip 250 that we'll be racing today. It is going to be an interesting race as well. Last time we were at a road course. Michael McDowell broke through and got his second career win and broke a 50 plus race winless streak, locking himself into the playoffs. But in the last episode, or last race that we had, I was victorious at New Hampshire, getting my 5th win of the season. And of course I did a video doing a little halfway through the season presentation there, predicting who will go into the playoffs from this grid onwards, and it is getting quite close here between Harvick and Blaney. Reddick is up there, Bowman, Truex Jr. looking pretty safe, but you know, anything could happen. And with a road course here, such as Road America, which we haven't been to before, with the new car, the next gen, we could see something or someone crazy win this race and have, sort of a wild card in the playoffs like a Michael McDowell per se. As we're now going through the qualifying lap, I'm actually going to go through this whole qualifying lap. It is a massive circuit. The expected lap time is a 2-minute and 6-second lap for the goal, which is about a top 10, which is going to be very difficult for me to beat. This is pretty much my first time just driving this track. I did a couple practice laps on my own, and you can see I was just trying to use the brake markers to fully maximize my time and just kind of drive the track doing that. But as it comes to this race, there is no major news as of yet, still considering my options going forwards, and it's just the fact that we have got Penske offering us, we got Hendrick, Joe Gibbs has offered us a ride for 2024, so after 2024, for 2025, so that is not really one I think that we are going to take unless something else happens for that team, but it's not looking likely. And then of course we have RFK. It looks likely that we will land with another 4 teams, so it's probably going to be Penske or RFK that I choose to go to. Right now, Blaney would be the guy that we would replace at Penske, I'd say. And then we have the 17 of Chris Buescher that will probably replace at Roush Fenway Keselowski. But Buescher is coming off a solid result. Blaney's in the battle for the playoffs right now, even though he's on a massive winless streak. As you can see, I absolutely messed that corner up there. Going to lose a lot of time. But I will say I'm not a massive fan of this racetrack at all. I know that whole lore of AJ Smith is to be a road racer coming from the V8 supercars, pretty much a Shane Van Gisbergen type driver, except my road course has not been great at all in the career mode. I guess we've had a few good finishes, and we finished second at Sonoma earlier in the season. As you can see, we dropped a 2-minute 13.5-second lap, and it's a 26th place, so not looking good here at all. Track position is going to be very important at these types of racetracks, and yeah, starting all the way back here is not good. Chase Elliott will be sitting on the pole today. Austin Cindric will be in the second place, joining him on the front row. Going into this race today, I'm expecting to struggle, but hopefully we can come through and get a top 15 or top 10. We'll see how the stages work, if there will be any strategies on getting stage points before the caution comes out, like staying out, that sort of thing, or pitting before the caution comes out. We'll have to see. But in terms of start of the race, Matt DiBenedetto having a stellar weekend. Chase Elliott's on pole, and Kyle Busch, who was starting third, is going to the back after an engine change, as we once again have the DreamWorks paint scheme on. Looking to go 2 in a row with it today, as we're ready for the green flag. We are on the way at Road America for the Quick Trip 250, and we are going to be lining up right beside Harrison Burton in that 26 Red Bull Racing Toyota, and just ahead of us we have Kevin Harvick, who we got to be careful that we don't hit him into the corner. I mean, he's already gotten rid of us, so I do give him a little nudge there, but nothing unreasonable, I suppose. But yeah, Harvick, of course, ditched us. We will not be racing at Stewart Haas Racing or Stewart Haas Harvick Racing next season. It will be, as they have a little stack up into this corner here. We're going to go to the inside of Martin Truex Jr. and now he's going to battle back on the straightaway, getting a much better exit. He takes that spot, but already we are up to 20th place on the grid with that first corner. On the minimap as well, Austin Cindric has taken an early lead in this race, so could we have another winner outside of the cutoff line that pushes everyone down once more as we send it to the inside of Chastain? Truex gets a nice little run there. We block that off though, so we now go up the hill here, going through into this corner. We run way wide there, not ideal at all, and we're going to lose a little bit of a gap there to Christopher Bell ahead of us, but we're getting back on this corner now on this little straightaway, heading up to a left-hander here. We're going to look to the inside of Christopher Bell. He's actually going to send to the outside of Joey Logano. He's actually going to get side by side, and he is going to get around him. So a nice little nifty move there from Christopher Bell as we go into this long sweeping right-hander here. Just trying to be patient with the throttle, and now going to get a good exit off of the corner. A little bit sideways, but we do keep it under control now, looking to make a move to the inside of Ryan Blaney in the 12. We go off into the grass a little bit though, a little bit too much. We keep the momentum high enough to get by Larson, and now we go into P14. So a very good first lap so far for us, going up 12 positions as we look to get to the back of Bell. We absolutely send it so wide. We actually thankfully hit the gravel a little bit, which saves us from going straight head on into the wall, but I completely missed the corner there. I was not looking at my brake markers, and then I'm pretty much just spinning myself out there, just going into the grass, and then getting onto the accelerator too hard as Truex gives Blaney a bump. I give Truex a bump now, and that's going to cause a little bit of cosmetic damage there, but Austin Cindric leads lap 1. We are quite a ways behind now. We are trying to make a move on Martin Truex Jr. going down the long main straightaway here at Road America. Can we go to the inside? We're going to try here. Use Blaney as a pick going into the first corner. Downshifting now as we go. The right-hander into turn 1. We get a little bit of contact there with Truex Jr. He fights back. And we're going to try again going into turn 2 here. Here we go. A nice little move here. And we're going to actually get both Blaney and Martin Truex Jr. with that one. So now up to P16. Once again, getting those couple positions back that we lost going off track. Anyway, we should be getting some more content as we get a little bit of a bump here from Martin Truex Jr. down the second longest straight of this track, and going into this trouble corner. I think it is, what, turn 3? We get by that pretty well though, and now going up the hill. Anyway, I was going to say, you're supposedly I will be uploading a bit more often now. Of course, I took a little break with the mid-season review kind of thing. I took a week off, did that video, and it's been a couple days since then. I've just been super busy with uni work as well as just a crazy social life right now, doing stuff all the time. So I took a little bit of a break once I hit the halfway point of this season, and now we're looking to get back into things once again, keeping consistent vids coming out to go on to this straight. Actually, this is probably the second. I mean, I guess this is a corner though, so I don't know. The straights here, I guess this is the third or second longest straight, but we get a good run anyway, to say the least. And now we're going to draw up to the back of the 22 of Joey Logano. He's got Kyle Larson ahead of him. We don't miss the corner this time, but we do get aggressive on the throttle almost, doing what I did before, trying to miss the grass this time, going up this little kink here. And we get a little bit of the grass, and well, we did the exact same as what we did the lap before. So congrats, AJ Smith, you are an absolute legend. But that is going to be the last corner here in stage 1. Only 2 laps. I didn't even mention that earlier, but 2 laps in the first stage here, so can't really play strategy or anything. And that is going to do us there as we take a look at the stage results. Austin Cindric holds on and gets his second stage win of the season, followed by Elliott, Buescher, Byron, Reddick in the top 5. Then we got AJ Allmendinger, Daniel Suarez, Alex Bowman, Chase Briscoe, and Timmy Hill getting stage points. So funny that we have a couple guys around the bubble performing quite well. We got obviously Cindric, Reddick getting points. AJ Allmendinger is continuing his little hot streak of good runs. Of course, he is looking for a job for next season. He is a driver that I also predicted to make the playoffs with a win. We'll see how he goes with that. But we come to the pits. It is 4 tires, fuel, a little bit of a adjustment, making the car a little bit tighter, and that is it. We're going to go head back out here for stage number 2 from Road America. What can we do this time? We're actually going to get clear from Ryan Blaney in that 12 car straight away. We're going to peek now to the inside, and this is where we're going to go and try and make a massive move going to the corner. Well, Truex tried it. He goes into the back of James Knight. He has made contact with someone for the second time this race, and we take advantage. We get by the 19 now to the inside of Kyle Larson in that 5. Of course, in the battle for the regular season with him, we send it up the inside of James Knight and Christopher Bell, and to the inside now of Michael McDowell, looking to battle to get up into the top 10 and earn some stage points. If we remain ahead of Kyle Larson in that 5 car, then we will be a-okay in beating him out of here today, as Chase Elliott has taken the lead here from the start of stage number 2. No, Cindric is fighting back here in this big left-hand braking zone here, and Cindric gets back to the lead now as we look to the inside of Michael McDowell, the winner of the last road course race, and we get by him, get by our teammate of Chase Briscoe. Now we are in the top 10, pulling up to the back of Timmy Hill, trying to get a good run off the corner, which we do, kind of. I saved the car from spinning out there, and now we look to the inside of Timmy Hill, looking to get by him, and we're going to do the same as Suarez. We're going to do a little power slide into the corner, actually, and get by the 99 car. So up into P8 now, setting our sights on William Byron here, trying to get a really good long right-hand sweeper here. Now we're getting on the gas. We're right on William Byron. Give him a little bit of a push here, and he actually gets sideways. Byron, is he going to save it? He does. Gets it back onto control now, going into this right-hand, the king. And Byron just goes straight. He hits us in the left rear. We go into the wall. We come back across the track. Suarez hits us, and we go into the guardrail hard. And that is going to be the end of the day for us, our first DNF of the season. And I'll drop a quick replay on that. But yeah, once you DNF in this career mode, you actually don't get to see the replay. So you have to just kind of show everything back here yourself. But looking back at it once again, you can see we get into the back of Byron here, coming out of the right-hander. He makes a very, very nice save. And as we go forward into this little kink before we get to the huge straight, Byron just does not turn into the corner whatsoever. He was trying to hold a higher line or something, or getting back at us. And yeah, we get hit by Suarez once we try save it, and we get sent head on into the guard right into an immediate DNF. So now taking a look at the race results, because we don't get to see the rest of the race, well, Chase Elliott ended up holding on to the win here. Chris Buescher ends up with his second top 5 in a row here. He gets second. Then we got Austin Cindric, who was up there battling early, won a stage. AJ Allmendinger with another impressive run. He gets 4th. Reddick with another top 5. He's in 5th. Byron, Bowman, Knight, Suarez, and Trish Jr. round out your top 10. Looking at the rest of your race results now on the page 2, Kyle Busch had a terrible day. We DNF'd, and looking now at the regular season standings on the right hand side, Larson is going to be pulling away from us a little bit. He obviously didn't have a perfect day, but he did not DNF, so he gets away from us. Elliott actually pulling back on both of us here, getting lots of stage points and winning the race too. Reddick needs to become a guy that we need to start keeping an eye on. He is starting to have a lot more consistent runs, and now with the playoff grid updated here, you can see Elliott has taken the 3rd seed, overtaking Kyle Busch now with his 2nd win of the season now, Elliott. And then we have Truex Jr. extending his gap to the cut line, Reddick as well, Bowman as well doing that, and then Ryan Blaney has swapped now with Kevin Harvick taking that last spot, and Cindric with a really good day, Suarez with a good day, Buescher with a good day, have all shrunk the gap that they have to the playoff cutoff line as of now. As that is going to do it for today's episode, everybody. I want to thank you all for watching. I know it was a quick one because I DNF'd, but we will be getting into another episode very soon. So yes, please continue supporting the series. I really appreciate everyone that is, subscribing and watching my videos, liking the videos and commenting. So yeah, it really means a lot to me. But yeah, thank you guys all for watching. I hope you'll enjoy it, and I'll see you on the next episode where we'll race at Dover.